Hi, I'm David Youngs. A lot of people tell me, David, you're a natural-born salesman, which probably is true. I was selling ever since I was a child. But then they say, I can't sell. This is not true. Everybody sells every day. In fact, nothing happens in this country until a sale is made. We sell the boss on the capabilities we have. We sell our spouse that we've been out doing good things when really we probably haven't been. Every day we sell things. And so what I like to do is to suggest to you the easiest way I've ever found to sell 10-in-1 by GBG. Now the easiest way I found is to find a need. In all sales, no matter what it is you're selling, and some people don't like the word selling. Okay, whatever it is you're promoting, selling. Whatever it is you're selling, you have to find the person's need and fill that need, whether you're promoting a product or a service or something that they want, an idea. You've got to find a need, find a common ground with them. And the easiest way I found with the GBG is to ask questions. For example, I was in a restaurant eating, and the waitress, she was running around all over the place, just everywhere. When she finally came to our table, I said, "You look like you're really expending energy. Do you have enough energy?" And she said, "No, I wish I had more energy. I'm on my second pot of coffee already." And I said, "Well, I don't know if this will interest you, but I found something that gives me tremendous energy." And she said, "What is it?" She was very interested. I said, "Well, it's this 10-in-1 by GBG." And she said, "How do I get it?" I said, "Well, you go to my website." And 2 days later, I went to the website in my back office. She had signed up and bought the stuff. Now, it doesn't cost anything to sign up. It's absolutely free. So that part I wasn't surprised about. But she ordered it. She wanted to try it out. Now, why did this work? Because she had a need for energy. If you find something that people are really needing and show them that they can fill that need, then it's not a sale. They want it, they're after it, and they'll buy it. You're not selling it, you're only filling their needs. Do you understand the difference? I'm not trying to push this on anybody. Hey, you gotta try this! Well, I used to do that, and it works sometimes. But what I found out works even better is to simply ask questions. And based on those answers that they give, find out if they have a definite need. If I've asked people, do you have all the energy you need? They go, "Oh yes, I have every bit of energy I need." Then I'm not going to be able to promote this as giving them energy, because they have all the energy they need. They said so. They may not, but they said so. And I'm not going to call them a liar. So the way to find out if they have something is to ask about it. Actually, I would like to tell you the secret is the fastest way I've found to sell this stuff. You see, what I like to do, I made a card. We're making a card of it. It's not quite ready yet. It's coming back from the printers, and it has the same picture of the bottle on it. So it's just like the bottle. You don't have to have the bottle with you. You have these cards with you. At least I will. And the card says 10-in-1 on it and everything. And so I show the card to somebody and says, "Have you ever heard of 10-in-1? Now, what are the answers going to be? Yes, I've heard of it. Or no, I haven't heard of it. Or I don't know. Well, if you get somebody who goes, "I don't know," they're not a real good candidate. They don't even know what reality is. So the answers really boil down to yes, I've heard of it, or no, I haven't heard of it. If they say yes, you say, "Really, you've heard of it. Have you tried it?" They say, "Well, yes." Then you can say, "Well, how do you like it? Are you using it now?" Because oftentimes they tried it and quit it. You'll find out all kinds of information by just asking questions. But 99 out of 100 people, you say, "Have you ever heard of 10-in-1? What are they going to answer? They're going to say, "No." And you say, Wow. Well, here's a website right at the bottom here. This is my website. And if you go there, you can find out about this 10-in-1. Would you like to go and find out? Yes or no? And that's really easy. That's not hard. You hand out a card. And if they're curious, they go, wow, 10-in-1, the world's greatest liquid, vitamin and mineral supplement. If you don't care for your body, where will you live? Good questions. And they look at this and they can find it on their own. My goal is not to sell them. My goal is to get them to this website and have them watch the video. And if they go to the website, www, you don't need that part, shopgbg, which stands for Guided by God.com, and then my number /351581, they'll see the video. Professionally done. I don't have to do anything. The video site does the selling for me. All I need to do is to get them to that video site. And so I say, have you seen this stuff yet? Oh, you'll want to find out. This stuff changed my life. How did it change your life? Well, I was old, I was fat, I was tired, I was depressed. And that's why I recommend you take it before you try to sell it, because then you can have a personal testimony of how this stuff has changed your life. And for me, it's been phenomenal. Why, a couple of weeks ago, I got left at the church by mistake, and I had to walk home 3.8 miles. Now, 4 months ago, I would never have even tried it. 81-degree temperature, but I made it home. And I contributed all to the 10-in-1. Because without this giving me energy, I never would have made it. Many people have tried this. And that's the other thing you can do, is you can tell people about other people that have tried it, as well as yourself. For example, Michael tried this. He's a computer programmer. He sits all day in front of a screen, just typing away like crazy. He tried this and he was shocked. He said, this gives me mental clarity. I can think clearly for hours. I don't get fuzzy-headed. I can sit there in front of the computer, and after a while you get a little drowsy. Not anymore. I have tremendous energy. I think this stuff is wonderful. And another guy I gave it to, he says, well, I go play basketball. Let me try that. He went to the gymnasium, and he said, wow, he was so full of energy. Not only did he have energy, but he says, Morris was telling me, my mind was clearer. I'm going, yes. And he said, and I could shoot more baskets. I shot more baskets. I could aim better. I focused. I'm going, wow. So this stuff really works. Go to the website. You will be glad you did. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. You're never at any risk because they give you a complete money-back guarantee. So try it out. Go to the website, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you.